Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dog, cats, and squirrels, or anybody who might want to listen to an old man like me. Hello, world. Hello, money. Hola, dinero. Hola, mundo. Shout outs, shout outs, awesome shout outs all over the world. Shout outs. You know what time it is. Y'all better stop playing with me. It's shout out time. My goodness, it's another day and another dollar. And I'm going to holler and make sure I send out flowers to all the people that I continue to meet. You better stop playing with me. And we're going to get right to it, guys. I want to do the shout out today from Midland, Kentucky. I'm sorry, Midway, Kentucky. And here in Lexington, Kentucky. All right, man, some great people that I've met along the way. And we're going to get right to it. And I want to start out with a young lady by the name of Chantel and Angie. Now, these two young ladies I met downtown Lexington, and they invited me to church. You know, since I've been out in the field for 10 months now, but not even 10 months, 5 or 6 months since I've been doing these historical landmarks, no one ever invited me to church. So that was a beautiful sign for me, because I definitely want to go over there and get the word with Chantel and Angie. You better believe it. They invited me, and I told them I'd be there. I'm a Marine. If I tell you something, I'm going to be there. My word is my bond. She said, your word is your bond. I said, you better believe it. Yes, I definitely be there. And for those that's coming into Kentucky, probably just moved here, like me, coming from Florida. Hey, you looking for a church to visit? Go over to this church, because this is where I'm going to be going. It's called Faith Worship, or New Worship. Let me make sure I'll give you the right information. I got Faith Worship at 1112 Faith Street. Okay, 1112 Faith Street, and it's called Faith Worship. And the service is 11:30 p.m. on Sunday and 7 p.m. that evening on Sunday. And you got Wednesday, which most everybody have on Bible studies on Wednesdays. And then you also have Fridays, an additional day to get that word. You better stop playing with me. All right, so Angie and Chantel, hey guys, it was a pleasure meeting you guys, and I'm looking forward to come visit your church. And tell the pastor I'm looking forward to meet him as well. Okay, guys, but I want you to know you officially now in the books. You got your flowers, young ladies. You now have your flowers. All right, on to the next person. I want to talk about a young lady by the name of Tiffany. Now, she's from Midway, Kentucky. And this young lady, let me tell you, I met her. She was mowing the lawn. I mean, she was going at it, man. She was trying to get it. I guess she was trying to beat the rain or the storm. And that's why I was out there so late, because it had been raining all day yesterday. So anyway, I'm over in Midway. I see two markers right around the corner from each other. So I zoom over and get this landmarker. And as I'm getting in my car to make a U-turn, and she waved at me and I waved back. And I proceeded to tell the young lady what I do. You know what I mean? Because everybody see me in my lime green. They wonder what I'm doing. And that's my YouTube channel uniform, for those that know me. And so I proceeded to tell her what I do, and we exchanged conversation. And I told her to follow me. And then I proceeded to tell her about another lady I met prior to her. But I can't remember the lady's name. And anyway, she was a wonderful young lady. I actually was the first one that I met. And I told her I was going to tell her kids, because she was walking like she was going to stumble. And she told me that she was a stubborn old lady, and that she don't listen to her kids sometimes. And I said, boy, you better be glad I don't know your kids, lady, because I swear I call them and tell them that your mama been a knucklehead. She won't listen, because, man, I was a little concerned. I want the lady to fall. We was having a good conversation. I really enjoyed her. Man, remind me of my grandmother. Man, and I forgot the young lady's name. But Tiffany, if you get her name for me, have her to shout me out so I can get that lady her flowers as well, man. She made my evening as well yesterday. Man, what a great lady, man. What a great lady. All right, so Tiff, again, you and that young lady are now officially in the books. I wish you much success, much happiness in all your pursuit of happiness. I really hope you a lot of success. I mean, a lot of success. Because it's not often you see a young lady out there cutting grass. They really think that's supposed to be a man's job. But I look at all the positive in it, man. Not only will it keep you in shape, You know what I mean? But it also let the man know that you can do things without him all the time. You know what I mean? You don't have to rely on that old knucklehead all the time. You can do it yourself. Hello, world. And that's the thing I love about women. You know, they so adaptable. They can do 4 or 5 things simultaneously. And I'm still trying to learn how to do 2. But a woman can juggle. Well, I tell you what, Tiffany, it was a pleasure meeting you. All right, so the next person I want to talk about is, oh my God, I got to talk about the VA, Veteran Administration, man. I had to go get a CT scan on my little kidneys, and you know I had a problem last week with my bladders. I have to tell you guys about it. But this time yesterday, I had to get a CT scan. So when I went up to get a CT scan, the lady said, "Oh, Mr. Costello, you can't do the CT scan until you go get your blood work done. You gotta get your blood work." Oh man, they didn't tell me that, so I had to go down there and hit that needle. So I meet Haley again. I forgot about Haley, and so I get down there and Haley jabbed me with the needle, and she know I don't like needles, man. I cry like a little baby. And man, I told her, I hate you, Haley. I hate you. And but you know, I love her too, man. I told her I'm only love when that needle come out my arm. Everybody at the VA know I don't like needles, man. But Haley, they take care of me, man. I know sometimes it takes the needle, man, to keep you healthy. It's just that I abhor needles. I abhor needles. But Haley, I love you. All right, the needle ain't in me now. I can love you. And then I got to get to Dr. Lonnie. Now he did the CT scan, and then when I get up there, the CT scan, he gonna get another needle. But this is what Haley tell me. Oh guys, I gotta tell you the most important part. Haley tell me, she say, "Don't shoot the messenger." Haley say, "Don't shoot the messenger." You know, but you gonna arrive to a bigger needle than this one. You get upstairs, oh no. And boy, she wasn't lying. I get up there to Lonnie, and Lonnie got a bigger needle. Then my vein collapsed. He can't work with that one now. So he had to go to the other vein that Haley just beat up. I said, oh my God. So I had to deal with needles all day, man. And then, you know, as I told Haley, I hate you, Lonnie. So them needles come up at me. Oh man, boy, I tell you, VA, I love it. But they're gonna definitely keep you healthy, and they're gonna do whatever it takes and whatever it requires to keep you healthy. I thank you, VA. Thank you, Haley. Thank you, Lonnie. And I see you guys. I think October the 15th, I got another appointment with you guys. And Chelsea and Dr. Graves, too. That's over in the urology apartment. Man, I thank you guys for keeping me healthy. I really, truly do. I really, truly do. Thank you so much. All right, so you guys now officially in the books. Let me keep it moving. All right, so the next gym I want to talk about, this young man is from Midland, too. And his name is Darius. As I was going through the campus, taking pictures of historical landmarks over at Midway University in Midway, Kentucky, I see this young man. I say, excuse me, sir. So I jump out the car and I run to him. And I said, I don't know whether you do history or you like history, but this card right here, this is history in 60 seconds. And on this other side of this card is for my veterans. If you like veterans or you know anybody with veterans, let them know I give out flowers and I shout out everybody every single day. And I love my veterans and I shout them out. He said, okay, all right. And so his name is Darius, and I told him I was going to shout him out. Midway University, man, I hope you're making A's and B's, and I hope your mother's very proud of what you're doing and your father. Really, man. I hope you much success, Darius, at Midway University. I know you're going to be very successful because you already laid the groundwork to be successful. Hello, world. Hello, money. All right. So the next person I want to talk to, let's see, it's Davey. This is a new neighbor. I just met him. He was pushing a stroller with his 2 beautiful kids, and we got to talk. And he do print screen, I think it's called, where you print t-shirts and things of that nature. And I'm going to need all that type of stuff. So he's getting these little things together, and we're going to hook up together, man, because, you know, I'm going to have a lot of fans going to want Dr. BOWTIE, going to want the shirts and things of that nature. So I'm looking forward to it. His name David. Shout out to you, David. We got each other number. I can't wait till we get business started, boy. We started from the ground up, baby. You better stop playing with me. All right, so anyway, you now officially in the books, and I wish you much success, man, and take good care of those kids, man, because I tell people all the time, I've been in social work all my life, and there's one thing I love more than anything in life is kids. I love kids, man. I think they'll be the next generation of bringing everything back to peace and everything that we need with this new generation that we got with these kids. And love on these kids, man. Love on them, man. Show them the way. Make sure you show them more. Train them up. Train them up. All right, David. We'll talk on to the next time. But you now officially in the books. And last but not least, guys, I want to shout out a young man from Connecticut, Windstream Internet. I met him today as I was getting in the car just before it started raining. And I exchanged a little conversation with him and told him what I do with my business. And so I'm shouting you out to Jonathan. Yeah, Jonathan. I want to shout you out too, Jonathan, man. Hope you are having a blessed day. And be safe out there what you're doing when you're driving, because there's a lot of idiots out there, man, not looking or care about anybody else's safety but theirs. And keep everybody happy with the internet. All right? Because, boy, internet is integral in our life. You can believe that. It's an integral part of our life. All right, so that was a pleasure meeting you, Jonathan. God bless you, man. And again, be safe with Windstream, man, and make a lot of people out there happy. All right? All right, God bless you. The guy, before I go to the world, you might be one person, but to that one person, you just might be the world. And people don't care how much you know until first they know how much you care. And I won't see each and every one of you at the top. I'm going to see each and every one of you at the top until we all meet again next time.